Hey guys, welcome back to the Tuesday stream. We're back playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program, and today we have two missions to be finishing today. We found a neglected spaceship in orbit around Kerbin. Suddenly need to clear my throat, excuse me. We found a neglected spaceship in orbit around Kerbin. We sent that off to Moho because that was its original plan, so we're going to let that do that. And we also have our current exploratory fleet out around Dres. Whoo, hey SRWB, no game audio? It is there, it's just very quiet. Let's give it a little, you should be able to hear. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. Not that one. I need to find some settings here somewhere, just to make sure that everything is set up right. Desktop audio, I mean that is, it should be fine. Yeah, you can hear the choking. Okay, cool. That's fine. It's been a while since I've had to dig around in the settings for OBS. So okay, anyway, we've got 500 science to spend. Can we spend this in anywhere clever? I'm not entirely certain. Just while we're sat here, like the big battery. Can I click on a thing? The big battery would be great. The advanced unmanned tech would also be good. Oh, ion drive. I don't know whether I've got the patience. 550. We could totally afford some of the bigger equipment. I think we're going to hold on to it for now. For we do have indeed missions to get on with. So, where are you? Moho problems. Number 2. Literally in orbit as we speak right now. This, unfortunately, will be a blind landing. Normally, we like to make these landings with a little bit of, a recon going on to where biomes or anything like that are. But this is a random scientist out in the middle of nowhere, too far away for its old tech. And look at this. This is old tech. But we found it in orbit around Kerbin, so I was just gonna send it. We weren't gonna bring it home when it had thousands upon thousands of Delta V. So I just decided that we were gonna land on Moho, and I think we could do that just like right now. Do you want to land on Moho right now? First, let's make sure I know which way we're traveling. Okay, well that's good because I thought we were traveling the other way, and I don't want to land on the dark side. So when I get to Periapsis over there, I'm just gonna drop. Yeah, I'm just going to drop us onto. I think I'd like to drop us somewhere in amongst all these craters and stuff. Does that sound like the most interesting place to land? I hope it does for you. Hey, Richard Jackson, how are you doing? Woo. Yeah. I hope you're good. So yeah, I think somewhere there. If anybody has a particular landing spot they'd like me to go for, is that an actual canyon? Wait. Where was that? Canyons are by far one of my favourite features in Kerbal. Don't ask me why. I don't really have a strong reason for why. You can make jumps over them in rovers. I'm there like waggling my hand up and down like you guys can see. Maybe we'll get this camera working one day. The problem is it's really boring behind me. I should get a green screen and then I won't worry about any of these things. So we're gonna hold ourselves retrograde. Oh, we must be accelerating right now. Yes, we are. So we've got everything we need, to be honest. We've got everything we need. Can I time warp to here? No, warp to next maneuver. Unfortunately, everything is going to be super manual for this craft because we didn't get to kill all the maneuver nodes while we had communications with the KSC, and so we're stuck with this now. We are indeed stuck. Okay, we're just going to try and land, like I say, in amongst all these craters over here. There seems to be a nice way we can. What was that? What was that? Did you see that? I clicked that and it's like up, down, up. Oh, because of course we're not doing that. Sorry, I am so ingrained with this game that it freaked me out when it wasn't just smoothly going down. But that has nothing to do with what we're doing. That's fine. It's okay that that's freaking out. It doesn't make me feel good though. I gotta be honest with you. Look at this. Let's just look at this. That is horrific. But we'll be fine. We'll get over any small unsettlement that it brings us, and we'll just bring ourselves in for a nice landing. Ideally, I should have actually done my burn on the other side. Should we do that? We're not. Are we restricted in time? I mean, we kind of are. So this one we've dealt with. The Dres rendezvous. We need to make sure that we are fine with that. Let's see, 29 minutes. Okay, all right. There's at least an hour to get back round to here, and I don't want the mission to be that close to our rendezvous, so we'll just go for the launch here. We'll just go for the landing here. We'll just kick a low periapsis and hopefully it will be fine. I don't want to come down directly on top of my landing spot. So in the he's having a seizure. Do we go in the crater or on the rim of the crater? Where would you like to see? I think I personally might prefer the rim. We've got an awful lot of Delta V. Like a ridiculous amount of Delta V. Do we... Somehow this has to come back in its entirety. We need the Delta... Like 600 is not going to be enough. Is landing even possible in this craft? I'm going to take a save. I'm going to take one of these proper saves. If this, we're going to spend a little bit of time trying to figure out how to land the entire thing. Moho. Oh no! Sorry, we've called many things that before. I just like the way it rhymes. If I can't make it like perfectly vertical and then get out, yeah, because trying to take off with this thing would be a nightmare. Moho's got a particularly strong gravity well, so trying to point it upright when it's led on its side will be a nightmare. Land the pencil, watch it topple, reaction wheel straight. Yeah, pretty much. We're just going to have to try and get... But we won't be able to get Clonard out. Oh, that really hurts. The EVA and surface sample are quite important. We'll see what we can do. Now that I've got a real save, we can make quick saves and try some different iterations, right? So that will be fine. I believe we are going above and beyond what this mission originally called for. In fact, I'm now scared that this mission doesn't have what it takes to get down and back up. Was it actually supposed to just go back home from this point? Moho, 8,000. No, don't worry about that. That's like 5,000. Yeah, I think we're already beyond our Delta V budget. But I could totally send a rescue mission. Do we send a rescue mission? I don't know. We do have landings coming up today. I mean, let's try. What we've got to save. What's the problem? Let's just go try and land this puppy. We very well could be taking part in a mission that doesn't exist at the moment, but I may have misjudged the situation, and because this does not have what it takes to do land and then go back to Kerbal. So whilst we're having fun messing around with this timeline that won't exist in a little bit, discuss amongst yourselves: are we sending a rescue mission and doing the surface, or are we sending them home, Clonard, with the Moho orbital science? That's. Moho orbital science is rich pickings, right? It's not going to be like oh my gosh, the whole mission is void. You know, it's a thing that we can be more than happy having achieved, especially with this level of tech. Like this mission was meant for months ago. Yeah, make it pain Thunderbirds. Okay, all right. Everyone's like, we are landing and coming back. Okay, we will land and come back. I am down with this mission. I wish I had the opportunity to see how much Delta V it was going to take me to stop. I suppose with just turning this to 0, right? So actually, this is a lot in the tank. But that does mean this stage here doesn't have enough to get back into orbit. Which is alright. That's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I mean, Clanard's not a pilot. She's a scientist. How is she supposed to know this? You can't kill the maneuver node. This is a problem. I'm sorry. I wish I could kill it. It's one of the big drawbacks of being outside data range. If I'd known ahead of time, I totally would have just completely killed it. But here we are. Is this gonna be enough? Am I alive? Am I alive? I don't. I mean, we could just do it like this. I don't know whether I could fly away. View. Here we go. By instrument. Am I really gonna try and buy instruments this? Where's my altitude? That's what I need. Over here. Okay, like there's my altitude. We're doing all right. Oh, I just cleared another orbit. That's pretty sick. We are bringing our surface speed down. I am about this. I am about this. If I turn like that, and then when it gets to the top, just kind of stop my rocket. We are falling, but we're high enough to not worry about it. We're over 2 kilometers up. The vertical speed is increasing pretty fast. Is this my altitude by any chance? I know there is an altitude here somewhere. That might be that. That might be that. Is that coming in at 10 kilometers? Let's have a look outside the cockpit. See what we see. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, 10 kilometers. Okay, that's pretty cool. Can I get my mouse back? Thank you. I'd like to see 6 kilometers by the ground radar. I think this is a sea level, and that's ground. Does that seem right? Does that seem right? Also, we're going a little too fast. How do I turn my SAS onto the correct mode here? I might have to go out just so that I can. Ooh. I'm too low. I'm too low. I'm too low. Litho braking, ho. And safe. I can show you now, control locked. Okay, you know what? In the confines of the mission, I'm okay with this. Like, if we're planning to Thunderbirds, let's Thunderbird. Should we just leave it at this? Is everybody okay with that? I'm okay. Like, we could load up the save and re-land, but I think next week this is our entire mission. We're gonna come and get Clanard, the science, and like have a good find. You're fine with that? Okay, this is good. All right, yeah. Let's leave this like this. What a beautiful sight, by the way. Let's get her out. Let's get her out. We obviously need an appropriate flag name. Plant flag. Ta-da! I land name is. This is fine. Okay, brilliant. What more do we need? What more do we need? This is totally fine. Let's get some science while we're here. Obviously very important. Obviously very important. Collect that data. Thank you very much, and we'll keep that and restore it. Cool. Okay, well there we go. Mission achieved. Oh wait. EVA surface sample. Very important. That's why we're here after. Oh. What is the gravity on Moho? I'm gonna say. Oh, hello. I'm gonna say it's no more than half a G. Maybe. Maybe. All right. Anyway, can I get back in the rocket? Here's a thing that I'm fearful of. Okay, let's push it over. Maybe try and find somewhere to climb up. Nice, nice. Keep climbing. Good, good, good. Grab and in. All right, cool. Well, good. Oh, I forgot about this. I'm not sure why they made that default. That's fine though. That's fine. Well, we're gonna leave Clenard here. And we'll pick up her story next week. To the tracking station. Rotation time for a day is ridiculous. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. You remind me on Discord. Thank you. Oh, in fact, we should create an alarm, manual alarm for like, I don't know, 2 years in the future or something. It will just appear later on. I'll go rescue Clenard at Moho. Okay. That's an important thing to have on the list. We should probably try and not forget about Clenard. I make no promises. I make no promises. It's weird. Like, so if I think about the learning that I've been doing this week, it all just kind of flashes by. Like I don't feel like I've got time to remember anything or anything like this. But every time I think of KSP, it's like, oh, it's been so long, even though it's been the same amount of time, you know. Okay, so we're aiming for this Dres roll in here. Dres roll in. Can we have a look? I think I should show you. It won't let me switch to. Dres Rollin does indeed be a rover. That's the word I was looking for. With different coloured front and back wheels. Very important, if you ask me. Very important. How else would we know which way it points? Sorry, small tea break there. We got a pilot and a scientist on board. Engineers deemed useless, even though they're the only ones that can repair the wheel. Maybe I didn't bring the right team for the job here. I should definitely start thinking about getting the engineers out and around a little bit more. Pilots are almost useless. Changed my mind. In science mode, anyway, right? Like, engineers still have a job. Scientists still have a job. Pilots, I mean, wait. That we're going the other way around from what I thought we were. All right, no bother. It's the orbital lab. Yeah, no, we're good. This is fine. This is fine. Surface target. Okay, here we go. We are moving in for a close rendezvous. I think we're going to warp to this one. Time warp cancelled. Is that because of this? I mean, I guess that's fine. I was pre-planning here. Get close. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We don't seem to be able to get a connection going. Oh man, so like when we drop the rescue craft down, we're also going to put a full Kerbal access drone down that can just like sit in orbit around Moho and give us all the information we want about it. Oh look, symmetrical. We've got a G. Oh, a G? Okay, nice. Okay. An E, and a G. G's? Ooh. One day. Wow, no, probably not, to be fair. Probably not. Is that them over there? That is them. That is them. Yeah, I'm not sure about G-class asteroids. They sound like... You reckon we keep them? Viewing tracking station. We'll grab. We'll go. I mean, this craft that I'm in right now, its job is going to be done soon, so we could probably even. Wait, what? Are these in like perfect orbit around Dres? Today I learned. I probably should have already known that. Let's fly. Could be Zomit. Okay, well, we'll go have a look after we've made our delivery here. Target Dres rolling. Okay, good. We're fine. Surface target. There we go. Let's get a little bit of better orientation here. I'm going to warp a little way ahead. I don't know how far away from this we need to be before we start like seriously taking things into account. But I think we need to at least be this close, right? Where it's hard to see the difference between the lines. Might be the winner. Might be the winner. I wonder if I... unfortunately, you cannot push moons or planets out of orbit. The way Kerbal deals with the planets, they're not simulated. It's just they've drawn a circle on the map and they follow the circle, right? I mean, it's not actually a circle, but okay, that didn't work the way I hoped it would. Let's warp a little closer still. Oh, comment not okay. It's because you're oh yeah. Indeed, the 5-star crew is very handy, very handy. But that like I was saying, I think that's why the pilots are pretty much useless in science mode because everybody else can do their job. Oh, this is not working well. I wonder why. Well, let's just get even closer. I mean, we are traveling pretty slowly already. I could probably just stop in the orbit with each other and let's do it. Let's do it. I'm just going to stop traveling in whatever direction I'm traveling right now, and then we're going to turn around and face. Oh, we don't have the point to target node, but I can point towards the pink circle. I think I can figure that one out. Yeah, unfortunately, like because everybody wants to push Gilly out of orbit, right? And I think it's a real big shame that we're not allowed to. Principia, the mod, I believe, deals with maybe. I remember Principia had problems with the moons of Joule, which leads me to believe that they simulated the physics properly, or the orbits properly. I would really like to see that. We should definitely do a Principia playthrough at some point. My 3-body dynamics is nowhere near as sharp as it should be. Are we about to disappear onto the night side? Are we gonna have problems? That would be fun. Let's bring this to a nice intersection. 1.5 kilometers sounds pretty good. Oh, surely we can do better. There's so many numbers on screen, it's hard to see what's going on. If I just click this, we're looking at this number here, 1.2 kilometers. The closer we can bring those together, the better. Of course, we are also pushing up our speed of intersection. But I think I'm okay with that. Because we can slow down pretty quick. We can slow down pretty quick. I guess we're just going to drift towards like this now. There's like a kilometer on our... In fact, there's no point doing this because when we... Oh. The rotation is still going. That's fine. You know what? I'm going to accept that. I think that's a good idea. If you have stopped rotating and you're pointed retrograde, even if you're on target mode, it will try and point you towards the retrograde of the orbit. This persistent rotation mod, which is a little bit unfortunate, to be honest with you. Go. Slow down and turn at the same time. I have before, whilst doing this manoeuvre, ended up power sliding into the craft that I was supposed to be rendezvousing with. That was a fun day. It was a fun day. There was explosions. It's the only time I've ever managed to like actually seriously smash 2 craft together. That wasn't intended. Obviously, I have been like, what happens if? Okay, can we see individual parts yet? We should be able to. I'm moving at 14 meters per second, within half a kilometer of distance. Nice, nice. I think we're gonna go fine. I probably want to let us drift a little bit closer towards before I completely nullify the speed. I think I'm just going to make the delivery and run away. That's pretty much all we want to do, right? There is my delivery right there. Hopefully that's more than enough. Hopefully that's more than enough. So I've been doing a lot of study, so I'm at the point in my project where they're like, hey, you're halfway through the year, can you write us a report and tell us what's been going on? So obviously my head is just all full of that at the moment. That's pretty much all that I can think about. So you might know that we're in an expanding universe. You might have heard about that, the Big Bang, everything was pushing outwards. And we used to think that, hey, gravity would grab hold of everything and squish it back down, and stop that explosion, in big inverted commas, because it's not really an explosion. Stop that expansion, and bring it all back together. And we have a big bounce scenario. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. 98 people started really starting to study some supernova, and found that the universe was expanding by redshift. What's been said? I was landing your Ike miner from a processing ship, hit time warp, and whizzed through the ship. Yeah. Actually, it's quite hard. Unless you're coming in for a docking, like I imagine you were, actually. It's quite hard to hit craft together because of the frame rate of the game. It's far too easy just to phase through ships because, orbital speeds are orbital speeds. Even 2 kilometers a second, 60 frames a second, say, that's still hundreds of meters every second your ship travels with, hundreds of meters per frame your ship travels without doing collisions in between, which I think is a shame. There should definitely be a check for intersecting trajectories, right? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring myself to a pretty much direct stop. Okay, that's cool. Now I need to switch my camera mode. I've played this game before. We are going to switch to locked camera mode. Arm this up. Alright, let's just point this in the right direction. I don't know if any correction maneuvers need to happen. I don't know if I can do any corrective maneuvers. Yeah, I've got some RCS at the front there. Once again, I have not thought about the boosters or whatever, and so whilst trying to fly up like this, we're going to end up pitching around pretty wildly. But I think we're okay. I just need to contact, right? I just need to contact. I should have done an avoidance maneuver. Was undocked for a landing to get more ore. Yeah, I mean, space is simultaneously really boring and safe, but also really super dangerous, right? There's 100 different maneuvers you can make. Is 100 enough? I don't know, probably more. So, some of which have upsides and some of which downsides, and you never really know until you do them. Avoidance maneuver could have probably ended up putting you on course or something like that, Okay, let's try and bring this down over this way. Turn that off and try and point in the right direction. That will probably help. If I'm actually square on looking at the target. I suppose what I want to do before we get too close is to now We're not allowed to just set that as target. We'll do this and make sure we're pointing directly away. Oh, look, we can do that with our pilot on board somewhere. There we go. There we go. That's what the pilot can do. Everything that a probe can't. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know whether. Yeah, no, the regular the scientists and stuff can also do that, right? Think we're on target. It's quite a big tanker to go and refill a tiny little craft with. Surely we should have done this the other way around, but here we go anyway. Are we close enough? I feel like we're close enough. Yeah. Okay, you pretty much out of fuel. Let's just dump everything out of here. Okay, is this our first refuel? No, we've done a refueling before on this save, haven't we? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So now the question is, do we go? We're going to go check out the asteroid whilst we set up the crew for landing. I am a little unsure about how well this is going to land, to be honest, but we'll try it anyway. So. Do we save at this point? Yeah, let's save. Release. Oh, it's giving me the crude lander. I don't know where a decent spot to land is, but I know who does. Let's swap over here. Open. Thank you very much. And I believe in here somewhere. It's going to be hard to see, right? Aim camera. And then down in amongst here, we got this guy. Hello, CurbNet access. That's what we need. Now, really, I need. Is this biomes? Yeah, it does biomes here. This is good. I'm looking for somewhere where we can take advantage of many biomes without having to change too much. I could totally remember how to move stuff around as well. Okay, so Midlands, Lowlands, Midlands. Because we're pretty much on the same orbit, so we should probably look around. Do we have an auto refresh every 7 seconds? Sounds good. We'll turn that off when we need to. So I'm not seeing anywhere particularly good at the moment. Does time warp stops the refresh? Okay, that's kind of awkward. Look at that. What's this? Do you see this? There's Midlands, Highlands, and Ridges. Want to rename this to Tri Point, though we've had this before where we've seen things and it's been a bit weird. Okay, was that there? Let's make sure that the map. Okay. Oh, it's darkness. Okay. Well, whilst that is having darkness. We are going to find the... Oh man, which one was the G class? They're both G class? That one is also G class? I totally should have paid more attention when we were creating the waypoints. Or tracking them, I suppose is the correct terminology. So you... Do we get information? Information. You're an E. You're the G. This is ZYB. Asteroid ZYB. We'll check that out. Check that out. There's at least one anomaly on Dres, but you ain't been there. It takes ages looking at the scan. And is the anomaly just one of the green monoliths? I could believe. Let's disarm that. ZYB. ZYB says target. Beautiful. So which we're traveling this way, right? Let's just double check that. No. Okay. Good at the game, yo. Good at the game. So if I push from here, add maneuver 126. Once again, it's totally the wrong direction, but I think we can live with it. We're going to Wow. No, we're not. I'm gonna reset that. Add maneuver. We're gonna shrink that down. And we're gonna push our way up to that orbit, and then we're gonna flip ourselves over up at that orbit because it's much cheaper. Much cheaper. Oh, and we're gonna be late. Are we really gonna be late? Oh, look at that. And kind of. I'm sure we'll be able to do something about it. I mean, why would we not? No, that way. 46. Trying to just nudge these in such a way. Oh, man. It's hard to know what does what at this point because we are so far removed from what these actually say they are. I think this is now ascending and descending. What did it just do? How did it just do that? Control locked. Oh, have we gone behind the planet? Did the situation change? Did things change? It looks like they did. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This is coming into the wait. No, we'll do it. We'll do it next orbit. Yeah, we'll do this one. Is this maneuver 1 or maneuver 2? I'm gonna nuke that. Wait, what is going on here? Everything's got messed up a little bit, so I'm just gonna go straight ahead and redo it. I'm not gonna sit here and mess around with this too long. So something just like that. That's fine. It gives me a little bit of slop to work with. I am fine with that. We're going to do this, and then we're going to land our rover. And probably just the green thing. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I do have a lot of Delta. I will never move a G-class asteroid with this Delta V. Not a chance. Not a chance. I was just like, I wonder if we can move. But we all know... We all know how hard it is to move asteroids, or at least I sure do. I've moved enough around. Where is Dres? Is Dres? No. Hello? There it is. It's amazing how you can lose a planet. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I feel like we're not traveling the way it says we're traveling. I feel like we orbited that way, but it's saying, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Things are weird at the moment, but maybe the weirdness is just with me. I mean, that's kind of given. Okay, let's slow this back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 3, 2, 1, burn. I'm very confused. What? This is very much going to prograde. Pointing prograde. Say prograde. It's what am I controlling with? Wait, let's control from here instead. Yeah. What is this? The core on the inside, though I don't remember saying to control from there. Maybe when I did the KerbNet thing it started controlling from there. Maybe when we docked and undocked it started controlling from there. I'm not sure why it suddenly started controlling from that rover part there. Just make sure we're not pointed at the Dres rover. That would be pretty awkward. I am going to just do this by eye. This ZYB is currently at an altitude of 20 million meters. That's this number right here. If that gets up to 20 million, we're good. We're there. My main question now is: are we going to pass Dres Rollin before we reach that altitude? I don't think so. The altitudes tend to go much faster when. Ooh, actually, maybe tend to go much faster when we get further up. But here we go. We're not even a tenth of the way. So all right, I miscalled that. I very much got it wrong. 10. Oh, there we go. It suddenly goes quick. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. This descending node. Just give me something roughly right. I don't know. Does this look good? I mean, not really, but it's a good start. There must be a way to bring these two into line, but that's that's a ascending node of 7.5. So I'm going to create an alarm. We'll just take this one. See the rock. We're gonna go see the rock in a little bit. We're being told to go check on Jeb. Should we go check on Jeb? It was literally something that I've specifically put in. So let's zoom out. Where was Jeb? I thought we'd put him up at Elu, but I might be wrong. Yeah, oh, there he is. Hello, switch 2. So I like to get rid of Jeb pretty early on in most of my games. Hello, Jebediah. How you doing? He's got 300 Delta V left. I mean, it's brave. It's brave. Because he just keeps jumping in the front seat, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So he's been out here working on a very solid, how does the Kerbal body react to long duration space travel? How will we ever know if the experiment doesn't happen? So here is Jebediah performing the experiment. I feel like we can get him out for a little bit. Let's have a little fly around. He's probably not stretched his legs for a while. Look how small the sun is. Does this count stretching your legs? You know what I'm saying? There's Elu, down, all the way down there. Look at it. It's tiny. It's tiny. It's all in the name of science, indeed, indeed. And to be fair, we gave him a lot of room. I suppose, actually, we can truly experience the lot of room that we've got with the... which button is it? I thought I could just walk around. Why can't I look up and down? What is going on here? I was kind of hoping that I could... We're going to do this? The camera's not working. Oh, this is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that we could have a full experience of what's going on here, but it turns out no. We'll just have to leave, because I put a little lander can underneath here, and I wanted to go check it out, but no. All right, that's fine. All right, well, there we go. Well, welcome to Elu. Goodbye, Elu. Notice no comms net. That's very important. That's very important. How would we know if how well people dealt with isolation if we didn't actually isolate them? It's a very important part of the process. Exactly what NASA are doing to the people in the Antarctica, you know. This is not before it. If anybody ever thinks that's true, that's not true. Dres rolling. Switch 2. All right, so we're just here to try and land a rover on to Dres. Ideally, I really want to close this. We can't, can we? It's one of those ones that when it's open, yeah? Looks like when it's open, it's open. Okay, well, that's a good job I didn't open both of them. Because I'm fairly sure when we land, this is going to break. Almost certainly. Almost certainly. Let's point retrograde and see how we do. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. The point that I want to go to is over there. So if we add the maneuver and try and slow down, I bet. Oh, it's not bad, is it? It's not bad. We'll start with this. I'm hoping we don't have a ridiculous amount of driving to do, and hopefully this will rotate that way. Yep, we'll hope that. We'll hope that. Okay, let's roll on. Oh, it's going the other way. Oh yeah, we'll take it, right? We'll take. That's totally not where we want to be. I seem to be totally backwards in my orbits quite a lot today. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna bring us down. I think that is important. But then somewhere about here, I'm going to do a little inclination change so that we can actually aim for the landing site. I would like to get somewhere at least a little bit close to it. 3D space on a 2D projection, man. Who decided to do this? Okay, that might do. I kind of doubt it, but it's a good start. It's a good start. If we can go better, we will do better. That will point at the sun like that, right? Yeah, that's good. All right, just making sure that our solar panels can handle it. 18 minutes until the burn, until we land. Should make sure that this isn't got too far up there yet. Okay, we've got a minute until we make our burn. Let's once again have a look. Maybe could do with just a little bit more inclination change. I'm gonna push that side of the point, and hopefully that will work for us. Can we see? Yeah, there's a physical feature there that lines up with the waypoint. We could also activate navigation. We'll just have it on the nav ball just in case, right? That's fine. All right, this is gonna be a 3-second burn. I might even just trickle it in now. Because, well, you know, we're not that far away, so it's not going to be too different from the predicted burn. So maybe about here is far enough. I don't know how much further the planet's going to orbit round. Is that anti-normal? Okay, we can live with that. Okay, let's just warp down to here. To this boundary. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to need to... Let's stop now because it's cheaper to do it further away. I'm going to need to angle my trajectory a little bit more. That's fine. I'm not sure at what point I want to be like, alright, full landing mode. I am consistently underestimating how far this planet rotates. Okay, that's a bit better. Still not great. It's getting expensive to do this now. All right, let's retrograde and see if we can spot the feature we're trying to land on. Oh, it would be nice if that was it, right? Should we be able to spot it from here? We got like big crater. That 1, 2, and then maybe off over there. Crater. Yeah, okay. So like that, maybe? Maybe this? Trying to identify the feature that we're trying to land on. Also try to keep the solar panel fairly well lit. Just turning around and seeing how well the light bounces off it. Change this to surface. Hopefully the slight change of angle means I start traveling with the surface. That would be nice. I'm going to end up dropping directly down on it. I'm okay with that. That's not the worst idea we've ever had. It's definitely that and that is this crater and that bit there, right? So it's really, really difficult to identify this random patch. And supposedly it's a big change of biomes. It's also pretty hard to tell like what's directly under you on the map. Should have known this really. Anti-normal, if we could please. That's anti-normal of the orbit. That's not quite where I want to be. So let's try and point over in this direction. Just kind of projecting it up towards... Not that side. Totally the other side. Just kind of projecting it up towards the equator. Okay, that seems like enough. But it always seemed like enough earlier as well, so who knows. terrified of just plummeting straight down, but I think that might end up being the key. Bit more turn in our orbit while we're at it, why not? Feel like you should save? I feel like I should save. I thought I had activated the navigation on the marker. I was thinking about that. Why? Yeah, deactivate navigate. Why is it not on the nav ball? Yo. I feel like this is it right here, though. But legit though, where is the nav ball? Oh, let's try burning this way a little bit. Look, there it is beneath us. That's the problem. Something like that. I mean, it kind of looks like I'm dropping directly down towards it. Like there. I'm looking at it. So that. Man, science. Sometimes it's subtle. Sometimes it's subtle. Okay, the real question is, what speed? Oh, do I bring up the suicide burn counter? No, I think we could just let's save it. I think I can just eyeball it. It feels more real that way. It feels more real. Might take a while though. Wow, I always forget how long it takes to fall down somewhere. Also, just noticed that, like, is this whole thing a big crater? Look how much higher up almost everything around feels. Even that's up on a hill. Am I imagining that? I might be imagining that. Okay, time acceleration. Here we. Oh no, we're getting very close to not falling down on it, but. Okay, 120 meters per second. Surely nothing could go wrong with this speed. I really want to kind of just like bring my trajectory into line with the spinning frame of reference that is the floor. I feel like that's probably a better way to do it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. 7 kilometers off the floor. Might need to bring out... Is it this one? No, this one. Doesn't tell us which biome we're in. This one does, but that's a horrible place to have it. Alright, we'll figure that one out later. Can you go away? Thank you. Anyway, 3 kilometers. I'm starting to put in some thrust. Let's slow it down. I want to kind of be hitting low double digits around 500 meters. I might be going a little bit aggressive on the thrust. But I think we're good. 50 meters-ish at a kilometer above-ish. .35 at 500 meters. I think we might have trouble actually having little enough thrust to make a gentle touchdown. But I should be okay. In fact, we got to start falling again. I wish you could easily change the thrust of all the rockets at once. I'd love to bring them all down to half thrust, something like that. But I'd have to go around and click them all individually. And that is not something to do less than 100 meters off the floor. Whoa, feel the level of detail kicking on the floor though. That was nice. Look at these rocks. I mean, I know they're just rocks, but look at the rocks. Okay, as always, planning to touch down just below 3 meters per second. Ideally, not too much below. Ooh, okay, here we are. We are here. Radial out. Okay, it's got what it takes just to lift itself up. Okay, that's cool. We definitely need to put this much fuel in here. Let's save, because I don't know what's about to happen. Are we ready to find out? Decouple! I probably should have activated the wheels first. Extend. Extend. Okay, we got some wheels there. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, I need to change the propulsion method. Wait. There's a few things we need to do here. So reaction needs to be SAS only. Oh wait, if I just leave it. Oh, how do I then change like docking mode? Is that a thing we can do? And then, oh, I'm gonna run into stuff. I'm trying to figure out whether there is a way that I can control the wheels from forward-facing direction. I don't think there will be. Yeah. Oh no. I know what's happened there. T. I need to put this onto pilot for a while. How do you have what it takes to flip me on my back but not put me back on my wheels? Well, there goes one of my solar panels. Let's try normal. Are you normal? I'm normal. Okay, I don't know which normal which choosing here. It doesn't feel right, you know? It doesn't feel right. You know how I was like, I've saved it because I don't know what's going on. I'd really like to keep both solar panels. So let's try that. He's a pinball wizard, you know it, man. I'm not sure if there's a smooth way of achieving what I want to achieve. I think we might have to be on dual SAS and pilot to begin with. Okay, control forwards, where are you? Kind of feels like the only way to traverse at the moment. There we go. Nice. Alright. Extend the solar panels. Press B. I mean, I've got my brakes on. I feel like they're not achieving a great deal. Maybe the light will help. There we go. Illuminate the way. Yes, this is the way. Man, these guys look very happy for people who are cursed to live out their lives in this same vehicle. SAS, there we go. Drive. Oh, no, I've got my wheels. Where else do we have SAS units? Because I'm feeling... If I hold it down, it'll flip forwards, look, and I don't understand why. Also, when this thing gets going, it doesn't want to stop. This is horrific. I just gotta say, just for a moment, wow. What a horror to drive. What an absolute horror to drive. Okay, we need to find some biomes. And there's only one way to do it. I need to brew nothing silly in a few minutes. I mean, I don't know about that, mate. I don't know about that. What I do need to find out is why this keeps trying to roll me forwards. If only there was some sort of self-contained menu that showed you exactly all the parts that you had on your vessel, so that you could SAS only. There we go. Right, is that now given the control that I expect to have? Yes. Oh my gosh, much better, much better. I don't know how we're going to drive around all of these rocks. We've got collisions on now, out, as you can see. So I wasn't expecting quite this rougher terrain. And I definitely need to change the amount of traction control on this vessel. But we've got the scanning arm. We've got... Not that I think I can spot any amazing... targets from here. Let's look prograde. This will keep me facing the way I'm traveling, which may not be the same direction my wheels are facing at all times, but we'll see what we can do. Let's not do that. Let's try and reverse out of here, see if that's any better. This ground scatter is unbelievably difficult to get through. Okay, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. This is the type of stuff you expect to face, right? I feel like driving backwards is a safer situation. All right. Anyway, conduct some material study. Let's see what science we've got here. Dres' Midlands. Okay, so that's good. The Midlands was the thing in the middle, right? So let's take that. We're gonna stop for the moment. Hit the brakes. We're gonna get our science. I hit the brakes, so we're still going. Could we not, please? This is kind of awkward, if I'm to be honest. Let's turn the brakes off. Let's go look for a good rock to wedge ourselves against. That might be the winner. That might be the winner. Did I put any lights on the back of it? Of course I didn't. Why would I do that? We want to turn this way. All those years, truck simulator. I know how to reverse. Look at the bad seam. Did you guys see the bad seam? I see the bad seam. Okay, so let's try stopping here. Did we stop? Has stoppage occurred? Stopping's occurred. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's get the scientist out. Hello. This is good. Okay, we can just take a bunch of science, right? I can collect the data and restore that. That's good. We got like an atmospheric analysis. Can't be done right now because there is no atmosphere. Okay, I guess that's fine. What other... So, we got a bunch of science on the side here. Am I going to be able to just jump onto the back here easy enough? I mean, it feels quite low grav, so I should imagine we can do some wonderful things here. I'm a little bit sad that I've just left these guys in regular... regular clothes. I was like, why didn't they give me any science? But of course, that's because we're scanning the surface. That's all right. Take the data and restore. Oh, I forgot how long science was, and that's true in a lot of senses. Okay, is that fine? Is this everything we need? I think that's everything we need. So this. Oh wait. EVA, surface sample, Dres' Midlands. Okay, good work. I don't know where we're going to put our flag yet. We'll figure that one out. Okay, I'm on board. We're ready. Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, this one works with the view. Are things changing out there? No, things have not changed out there. That's fine. Oh, and now okay, so free IVA has got a weird toggle system that's not working. So that's fine. All right, where do you... I bet it's up there. I was going to say, where do you think the other biomes are at? But almost guaranteed over there, right? See that weird color? Surely it's got to be. Surely it's got to be. At this point, it'd be good if I was like, and I've written a script that will... take our rover over there. Are we good? We good? There is not a chance I'm making it over all this. This is actual horrors. Trying to just look for boulders that aren't too big. Like I think I'd like to drop into this gap over here. Oh, no, we've got our front wheel wedged. Okay, that's fine. Is there room over on the left? There is. Okay, this is cool. So suddenly this becomes a very different game of picking your way across. If I had built a walking robot, I feel like this would be much more interesting, though. You know? Because this is a vehicle built for roads. And this ain't no road like I've ever seen. You know, this is... got brew and pretzels, nice. Something... golden, green, and glorious to see you through the day. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I need to figure out how to... Just what is the route? You know what I'm saying? What is the route? I kind of want to go up the ridge because it's the least taxing for the vehicle. But look at this in front of us. Okay, let's see if we can do something with the traction of the wheels. No, you there. I turned off my SAS by accident. Traction control. Override. Drive limiter. It's not what I'm looking for. Friction control. That's good. Do you reckon just turning that up to max is the way forwards? Yes. Like, actually and legit. Now, is that the same for both my back wheels here? It is. Do you think it would help for the front wheel? Friction control. Just like all the friction. I mean, kind of. I still am not sure that this is the route. I do think... Let's zoom out. If we went that way, we could go around there. Or do we just punch... Maybe this way? My plan was to punch through this little gap here, which is not much of a gap now that I'm looking at it, and go up this face. Trying to do that and not get stuck is a mission. Possibly undoable. Okay, let's try a different direction. Do I have a different direction to go? No, actually, I might be stuck. That would be amazing. I'm just going to try and, like, hard turn. We'll see if we can't Austin Powers our way out of here. Okay, okay. Can we drive over this way? Yes! Okay, alright, we're good. Okay, this is going to be tough. Also, did I just hear the science blip it? Yeah, listen to that. What's it telling me that I can do? What do you reckon? Best not be that I'm somewhere else. Nah, it's a crew report? Let's get a crew report from the Midlands, thank you. Okay, that should hopefully quieten that down. Wait. Oh, it's because I was flying, right? It's because I was flying. I wish it would hold off. Yeah, look at that. I wish it would hold off for just a moment. Wasn't quite so snarky, you know. Yeah, trying to find a route is actually proving to be the hard part here. Maybe we should have put rockets on this thing. Keep turning, there we go, beautiful, beautiful. It's not Scatterer, it's the, it's Parallax 2.0, which works with Scatterer, I believe. Am I out? What happened? I am out of electric charge. Wait, whoa, stop. Wow, of course, we're all the way out of Dres, so this won't be... Oh, wow. I mean, we did manage to drive for quite some time. I got monoprop with no way of burning it, lol. But, like, that's crazy. It's actually crazy. Let's time warp a little bit and get myself some electric charge. At some point, the sun's going to go down. And then we're going to have a fun day. Or a fun evening, I suppose. Okay, do you think I can get round this old block here? If I just, like, put my front wheel against this and just... Nope. No, I don't want to drive up there. What do we reckon? I reckon if I pull back like this and then go SAS. Oh no, I'm flying! I'm flying. This I was gonna wheelie over the rock. Might not be the winner that I was hoping for. No, alright, the torque is just driving me backwards. Pilot only, normal. Now backflip. Go. I really wish I could put these solar panels away momentarily. Okay, so if I do this, turn my SAS. Oh no, 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 no. That was not how that should have worked. Oh, and I've lost an antenna. And you know what? I don't even know that that's where... Oh, it's because I've got it on normal, that's why. Okay, whilst I think about what we're going to do about this situation I've just managed to get myself in, Gusman Kerman, he's going to get out, and he's going to go fly over there. For the good of the mission, he's going to go make sure that that is indeed the biome that we're looking for. EVA report. Dres is Midlands. We know there's Midlands here. EVA report. Dres is Highlands. Yes, yes, yes. And then over here should hopefully also be we're looking for ridges. Yeah, I'll take Highlands though. If we could get our craft up here. Look how smooth this bit is. Ow. I mean, he looks like he's having a good time, right? Hey, Alter No Money, how's it going? Authority to SES. Yeah, I've got to pick and choose when to do it to be able to what's the word I'm looking for? Wheelie over some of these rocks. These rocks are a thing. So it's definitely this route over here. And then there's a little gap here we could probably make it through. I can't believe I lost my solar panel. That's like half my power. It's got to be up and around that way, right? Oh, I went to the lander. No, wait. Alright, we made it, we made it, we made it. So yeah, somehow we've got to get through this little patch here. I say it like it's easy. And drive up that way. I wish I'd made a tank, you know? Something like that. Can I turn my RCS off? That's going to cause some troubles. Something that has just a little bit more control than what this has got. How are we gonna get even in here? Hello? Up. It's a shame that I'm currently, like, we've got a quick save at the beginning. We could probably reset this because I seem to be very bad at it. And I think I should have taken a different route. I think we all know I should have taken a different route. That rock there is ending my day at the moment. I'm not about it. Okay, we're going to put the SAS back onto normal. I'm going to try and bump it over these rocks here. Now on SAS, can we just drive forwards through this rock? Somehow, space and time has given way for us. And we've managed to smash our way through some rocks. That loss of the solar panel is actually pretty devastating. Look at our power. Oh, somehow we're allowed through these ones. Some rocks are real, some rocks are not. We know this from the base game. Have wheels like old cartoons when the car walks over. So someone had built... I don't know if you guys had seen... I follow a lot of Kerbal operating system guys because like the things you can do with the coding engine in this game is pretty crazy. Someone had made one with struts and landing legs and stuff that pushes out a piston to put a pad on the floor as it rolls around. So it was a ball like a dandelion siege, you know, lots of spikes around the outside. No, not Shadow Zone. Someone else, I can't remember. If you just search like Tumbleweed KSP, I think you find it. Put the brake on. Control crew report. Oh wait. Gusman, did you not do the very important take data store experiment? I mean, obviously, why would that not be what we do? Okay, where are we right now? Here is the question. Crew report. Midland still. Okay, don't worry about that. Yeah, that. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna reload because oh my gosh, that breaking of the solar panel has doubled the time it's going to take us, right? Oh yeah, no. So it's not even one of the regulars that people would know. You know, it's just some guy who's poured all of his time and effort into Kerbal operating system. Okay, so we know what we need to fix now, right? We go friction control maximum, friction control maximum. I'm almost tempted for these front wheels to turn the spring strength all the way down, because it will then just roll over rocks, right? It's the plan anyway. Okay, SAS, can I just drive off? No. Oh, also, it's only one of the reaction wheels. I have to remember that. SAS. Drive, man, drive. See, then I can use this to try and get us pointed in the right. There we go. Okay. All right. First off, brake before we do anything. Forwards. F5. And extend the solar panel. Maybe F5 again. Okay, so this way round. I immediately went driving here, and you can see it locks me in a whole bunch of bad. But if we go out this way, then maybe we can do better this time. Oh, we've not. SAS only. Okay, I'm just gonna back my way up. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, I think we should now be better suited to the job that we're about to undertake. Thankfully, the science that we need can be got from a lot of places. Oh man, this is scary. I indeed have. I've even seen the leaked trailer for GTA 6. I mean, it's pretty much what I expected. You know, like there was one scene where two people were talking to each other, and I was like, "Yep, the text come on a bit." But like it's going to be a fun return to Vice City, right? You know, like we all kind of knew what was going to happen just from the format that they've been sticking to for the past however many games, right? And I doubt they're going to change the core gameplay loop too much. And I should imagine they're mostly investing in the online side because it made them so much money this time round. Have you heard of Shark? No, sorry, that's an in-joke with the group. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, it's looking a little bit safer. I'm going to now stop. We're going to let the batteries charge for starters. And I don't know. The people are definitely a step above. I gotta disagree with you respectfully there, my friend. I've watched models get upgraded a lot, and like we're at the point where it's not like it was going from 8-bit to 16-bit. It's not like, oh my god, what a huge amount of difference, but it's definitely different. You there. Log, take. And of course, they're still not fully developed the tech, right? There's going to be more stuff coming through before 2025. Run that analysis, thanks very much. Okay, I think we got everything we need to get. Was that it all? Was that it all? I've not closed that. Jump grab. Nice. Okay. You collect data. Restore. Oh, while we're here, did we get the... we've not done it. Okay, let's get in first. Board. Thanks very much. Then I want to get the crew report. There we go. I also happen to have forgotten the two most important sciences. Wait. We'll get those. Can I get them from here? EVA, surface sample. We can. That's fine. We'll take that. That's good. No, take the data. Store the data. See. So, do you guys know about all the different types of galaxies there are? I say all the different types. You guys know there's two different types of galaxies out there. If you really want to get simplistic. So there's like big spiral guys. Well, I say big. There's small spiral guys like the Milky Way. And then there are the big galaxies, which are the elliptical galaxies. And these guys are absolute monsters. But the Milky Way, it's a nice, well-developed flat disk with like some spiral structures, and there's a lot of very pretty things to look at in spiral galaxies. Galaxies like the Milky Way, the Whirlpool, Andromeda, stuff like that. They're very, very pretty galaxies to look at. But the vast majority of the galaxies out there aren't anywhere near. Did you go from 8 to 16? I did. I did that jump. Giving away my age there. But yeah, no, so the vast majority of these galaxies are what we call giant elliptical galaxies, or at least the vast majority of the stars are in these things called giant elliptical galaxies. And they're huge beasts. You find them generally at the center of clusters, or you find them in clusters because there's a lot of them. I got stuck. This is not the way. Like, the Milky Way has... trillions of stars. These giant ellipticals have hundreds of trillions of stars. And I don't know if you know how many stars the Milky Way makes a year. That's a number I just happen to know now. It's actually about one sun's worth of star a year. It takes longer to build a bigger star, less time to build a small star. It makes about one sun's worth a year. And if you do the calculations for these massive monsters, these elliptical galaxies. It turns out there's not been enough time in the universe for them to have made all the stars that you see, even with the star formation rates that they have right now. If you try and count how many new stars there are through some very complicated methods, because they're too far away for us to actually count the stars, right? I've run out of power or something. Man, who knew that this wasn't going to be... I mean, like, we should have known that this wasn't going to be enough. RTGs would have been good here. RTGs would have been good enough. So, like, how did these guys make their stars? Well, it turns out that if you look back with something like the James Webb Space Telescope, if you look back with an infrared camera, you can look back about 10 billion years, give or take. You know, the universe has been around for, best estimate, 13.5 billion years, right? 10 billion years ago, it turns out there are this whole host of really bright things. We can't see them because they'd be warm to us. We'd feel them as heat rather than seeing them with our eyes. Because telescopes are weird, they can see the warmth. Though, actually, honestly, I've always thought that it's a bit weird that we feel infrared radiation as warmth, because, like, it's light. It's the same type of stuff that we see as visible light, right? But anyway. So why do we feel it as warmth? I'm sure there is an evolutionary biologist out there who's like, well, because it poses such a danger to our DNA, or something like that. You know, warms up our cells. You know, burns are real, right? Burns are real. So. No, I've wedged it. I mean, thankfully we can send the scientist out to go push it, but that's unfortunate. Of course, when these galaxies were 10 billion years ago, they weren't putting out heat. They were putting out UV and, you know, new star stuff. You know, that was really pushing quite hard. Have you got your brakes on? Brakes. Don't want you to go too much further. Stop. Where are you going? It's the fact that we live in an expanding universe means that we have to look at these with funny telescopes. I find it really interesting because, like, you look around the universe and, like, this is the big fallacy that people were believing back in the day, right? But you look around the universe, and it feels like it's just always been the same way it's always been, right? You know, everything feels like it's the same. But no, if we were there a few billion years ago, we'd be like, whoa, look how bright the sky is. Because there'd be just so many suns being formed. Now, like, to be fair, this isn't for the Milky Way or anything like that, so we probably wouldn't see it with our eyes. But there would be a lot of excess radiation and UV and stuff like that. Did I get anywhere near enough solar power? At what point is Dres's sunset? Does Dres have a sunset time? Can I call up an app somewhere that will give me the information I need? That would be pretty handy. Pretty handy. I feel like I need to just be watching my wheels the whole time. I also sort of feel like I've changed the game that I'm playing from Cool Space Sim to Mud. Not BeamNG. What was the driving one? What was the muddy one? Can we stop? Can we stop? Why are we not stopping? Mud Runner. That's the one. That's the game I was thinking of. I have to say it's probably the best off-road experience I've ever played. It's the only off-road experience I've ever played, but it was a game that made me go, what are my wheels doing? Like, I don't get that often in racing games. Normally I'm like, my car needs to go this way. I suppose not racing games, driving games. I'm just like, my car needs to go this way. But yeah, it was definitely a good game for making me consider the different parts of the vehicle. Bounce. I'm surprised we've not blown a wheel yet. Like, we can totally pop wheels from inducing too much damage. Still Midlands. The Highlands are here somewhere. They are this way. I need a little... Like, it would be great if I had a little Kerbal operating system script that I'd written myself that could find all of the collision boxes and path out a safe way through for me. I am going to have to recharge up on that hill over there. Quite interesting this one's facing sideways. Maybe that's something to do with the direction it can even face the sun. Oh, well, there we go. We'll just stop here. I feel like that's a good place to stop. Oh, man. The Highlands were this way, right? Oh, we're in the... Wait, stop. This is good enough. This will do it. This will do it. Gus, get out. Gus, why the whole place is charging. Conduct the survey. Yes. Collect the data and restore the thing. Thank you very much. At some point, we've got to get these guys home. This is going to be a very interesting... Take the surface sample, the EVA report. It's going to be an interesting mission to try and get the sample returned back. Run the analysis. Thank you. Log the data. Observe and clean and keep. Log and take. So yeah, it turns out if you point an infrared telescope at the sky, or infrared anything at the sky, it will get like a background, like the cosmic microwave background, but there's like an infrared background as well, and it mostly comes from these ultra-luminous star-forming galaxies. There's the UI, blah, blah, blah. There's a big old acronym for it, but I find it easier to remember the name. Board. That's hello. How are you doing? Whilst I was out there, actually, I totally should have... Wait, can I get out? I totally should have tried to flown for the next mission. Did we do the crew report? We must have, because that's how I found out where we were, right? So, EVA, from here, take, store. Now, where do we think the next point is? It says it's up that way. We're sending Gus... I'm going to save. We're sending Gus on a bit of a mission. Away we go. At some point when we EVA, it won't be highlands, it will be the ridges. Oh mate, we are not getting over this bit. Oh, look at that rock. That's nice. That's nice. EVA, highlands still. No, I don't want to keep that. Review and... EVA, Highland still. We gotta go down into that ditch. Like, I'll do it. It'll be fine. You're gonna head off to the Mun. Good idea. Good idea. Highland still. I mean, I do recommend a jaunt out to other planets. There's a lot to see in the game that a very few people actually go look at. Midlands. We've got Midlands already, right? EVA, overwrite. Ridges, here we go. This is where I want to be. We're going to stop. I can't even see my craft. Can you see the craft? Actually up and over the hill. No problem. No problem. What might be a problem is the amount of fuel it's taken me to find this out. We're about to pass through halfway through the fuel. Thankfully, I'm over halfway through the maneuver. That one. That one. I think it's this one. 2.9 kilometers. So we got to drive 3 kilometers. The joys. Joys. I don't think we need to go across the top of the hill. Though it might be somewhere to put a flag down. Should we stop and put a flag down? Oh, I don't know. I can't stop. I don't have the fuel to stop. What is this over here? It's Jewel. Hello, Jewel. Okay, try and line up better here. Yeah, definitely should have put RCS and rocket support on this rover, right? Okay, am I going to be able to slow down at the right range to stop just by the rover? Actually, don't know at this point. Yeah, no, I should. This looks easy. Shouldn't have said the easy word. Game's gonna be like, oh, really? Okay, I think we're safe. Bop. Safe enough. Little bounce, but bounces are good. Let's get on over there. Okay. So, I've been hearing a lot about Perseverance recently. I have no idea what Curiosity is up to on Mars. It was something that I was supposed to check out. So this one's not real. But this one is? Question mark? Like we definitely nestled this against something that was accepting the collisions. I say that my wheel might be going through it right now. Let's have a look. Can I walk through it right now? Yeah, I can walk through it right now. I wonder if it's only collisions for the vessels. Like there might be a difference between the two, right? What do you want me to do? What's this noise about? I'm not carrying an EVA science experiment. It lies to me, and it's very noisy while it does it. Okay, bored. Okay, let's get an idea of where we're going. And by that, I mean, let's just drive towards the first available open spot. I should probably zoom out and have a look. Okay, so maybe make it through this path. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I say that like I'm full of confidence. It's going. You've had a comment entertain me for the past 50 or so game days. I think we might make it past this boulder and then go check out the asteroid we were checking out earlier, right? That's the problem with problem with ground with away teams. This is my away team. Their timescales are very different to. Let's get through here. Very different to space mission timescales. I could literally spend hours driving across this ground, and the asteroid meetup wouldn't have got anywhere because they're all the way out there. It's one of the things that means that probably, if we're to be super legit about it, it's very unlikely that we're going to have a galactic civilization. Because, like, trying to even get word out. So, like, say that there is accounts. Oh, what have I done here? I've run out of electric charge. That's fine. Say that there is a council out there looking out for everybody's best interest, right? They're the nicest of all nice people. Hey, nerd of all nerds, how's it going? Everyone is happy to be under their rule. They've got a super AI that can figure it all out for everybody and is quite happy to disseminate their knowledge, right? Post scarcity has been achieved, and humanity is having the best time of their lives, right? So the AI makes a decision. And all it can do is shout that out at light speed, right? So it takes like 4 years for Alpha Centauri to even hear about this, right? There'll be other stars that will be even further away. I want to let go and just kind of push this. Can I do that? I feel like it's stuck on the rock, and I just need to give it a little nudge. A little nudge. So, like, at best, we're going to have a loosely confederated series of systems that do what? You know, what are they doing together that mean that you know, maybe they're trading tech data? Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and charge for a few seconds. Yeah, I actually don't know how any civilization spread over more than 80 light years, and I say 80 light years because that's a human lifespan, right? If people live for thousands of years, then all right, whatever. You know, yeah. Well, what's waiting a little bit of that for the word from the God King Emperor? Gotta do for you, right? But if you've got to tell your grandkids, hey, watch out for what this AI says. He knows what's going on. They're just not going to be up for it, you know. They're just not going to be up for it. Maybe over this way. Of course, if you could change my mind there, let me know. Let me know. I'm all about not understanding how these things could happen. I saw in, I think it was the sci-fi subreddit, someone being like, I know faster than light hasn't been disproved, but, and it's like, oh, mate, that's just wishful thinking. The main problem with that is the speed of light is not the speed of light, it's the speed of causality of the fields around us that make up the universe that we experience as, you know. Which you probably don't. That's fine. That was a whole bunch of just babble. Hey, am I able to drive through these? Why aren't these real rocks? Where is the demarcation? How do I know which rocks are real and which rocks are not? Okay, these ones are real. You can tell by the way I bounce. Should you trap a Kerbal on minute? You mean relocate a glorious employee to their future holiday camp? Yes. Yeah, I don't know about trap. I mean, I trapped someone on Moho with the express idea that I go and save them next week. In before I completely forget. Alright, talking of completely forget. I was supposed to be going to visit an asteroid, but I'm now in the middle of a boulder field. So I'm going to go get the flat bit of stuff over there. I'm going to go park up on that. Well, you know, we're alright, we're alright. Are we alright? I don't know if we're alright. Yeah, I think we're alright. I think we're alright. Yeah, we're going to go park up on this flat bit over here. I mean, yeah, but feel free to hold me to it. Like, I'm gonna drop a secret to you guys, which might not be that much of a secret. I think if you just listen to me for 5 minutes, it's probably pretty obvious. Like, about 4 o'clock every Tuesday, I'm like, what did I do last week? What was going? I need to go and have a look in the save and try and figure out. And then, like 9 times out of 10, I get it wrong. Like I say, it's really weird. I feel like Kerbal is so... Like, my Kerbal sessions are so far apart from each other. But they've only been a week, you know? Only been a week. That is indeed the maneuver I want to do, right? We're just going to go do this. And then when these are close together, I'll try and figure out how I can actually match up the orbits to do a thing, to get close, right? That's fine. We've got 15 days to wait. Anything I need to know about on the tracker for 15 days? See the rock, that's fine. That's the one we're doing. Check on Jeb. Don't worry about Jeb. We've checked on Jeb already. Okay, let's hit that button. 15 days. I wonder if I've actually just cursed the people on the surface of Dres to be living without sunlight. That seems like a thing. That seems like a thing. You have save game set. Yeah. That's, I mean, like my memory. I'm just gonna say I'm using it for other things right now. I think that's the best way to say about it, because like I got, oh man, so much stuff I need to remember. Can we wind this down before? Wait, 1, All right, we got 20 minutes. Okay. I was kind of. I'm fearful. I got to be honest with you. Like this. Trying to go to asteroids has left me scarred. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minute. All right, let's just bring it back down to ×5. Okay, I've got that. Thank you very much. 50 seconds to go. Let's just kind of crank it. It doesn't matter if we're a few seconds out, but a few minutes out is probably pretty bad. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Okay, this is much better. Much better. Somewhere about here, I'm going to hold it. What do we got? 7.1. I'll take that. Set the maneuver here. Yeah, something like this. And we swing it somewhat in. Oh, look at that. Okay, we're going to swing up and in until we can make those two match. Not like that. Okay. So I guess not then. Did you see that meeting over there? Oh, wrong way. It's got to be somewhere where this will match perfectly. Oh, it's again pretty close. I might just do this one and then try and figure that out. Yeah, let's do that. Intersection, target position. So if I go shorter, I'm speeding up. So maybe at the end of this, I'm actually on a good one. Have I ever watched Interstellar? I have watched Interstellar. It was alright. It's one of these movies that wanted to portray its scientific accuracy, but once again took some big old scoops of what's the word I'm looking for? Literary license, which is fine, apart from you made it out to be science. Yeah, anyway, like there were a lot of very accurate things in there. The whole passage of time on the planet around the black hole, and like, do you know Miller's Planets? Is that the one around the black hole? Because like that's movie magic. Yeah, I mean movie magic. Yes. I kind of. It's unfortunately it's one of those things that's super hypothetical. We can barely look at a black hole as it is, right? Like it was only like a couple of years ago that something called the Event Horizon Telescope took a picture of a black hole for the first time. So, like, and the black hole is massive, right? Huge. And in fact, I mean massive in the most literal of senses. It has a lot of mass, right? And planets are tiny. So, whilst in theory, there's no reason why, especially because we've found planets around these things called pulsars. Pulsars are like one step away from being a black hole, pretty much. So there's no reason why, if it can be around a pulsar, there shouldn't be a planet around a black hole. That's not the thing that I'm like, oh. In fact, I can't even remember what the tick was. Well, if you go to somewhere and there's another planet and hear that tick, yeah, I'm not sure about. I think the tick is more of a movie thing. I was fairly sure that was explained somewhere. I did watch the making of with Kip Thorne. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Yeah, and Kip Thorne, respected physicist, right? Let's not. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was like when Mike Massimino was doing most of the PR work for Gravity. Yeah, Gravity's alright. It's an okay movie. There's nothing seriously wrong with it. There are some things that I'm like, well, that's just straight not possible. But there are things like taking the jetpack to the Hubble Space Telescope, right? You know, you needed the shuttle to be able to do that, and stuff like that. Oh, you know, but that tick is every day that passes on Miller's planet. Oh, yeah. Or rather, it's every day that passes on Earth when you're on Miller's planet. Yeah. Where are we in our quest for Seeing strange objects. Big fan of strange objects. Am I not supposed to have more decouplers here? Oh, we've already dropped them all, that's why. I was like, surely there were some tanks that I was supposed to drop, but no, we're good. And go. 39 days. Whoop. Time warp complete. All right, we're just gonna roll this. You know what? I might even just roll this one here. I'm okay with that. You and you. It's the smallest thrust I can give out with the current setup. 32 kilometers. I'll take it. I will take 32 kilometers. T-minus 138 days though. Oh my gosh. I think we need a manual alarm for that, right? Because it doesn't... Okay. See the large roid. Okay. And that was 138 days. There's like an hour and stuff on there, but I'm happy to give myself the time. I should put this... What should we call the ship now? Roid catcher. We'll do Carter. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna go all the way. Oh, are we gonna go all the way? I mean, what are we doing for 138 days? It's just going to be driving the asteroid. So we're going. We're off. I should give All Mankind a try. Loads of people have told me about it. I definitely want to find. The problem is it like Apple or Amazon or something like that. It's a service that I don't have. I would never ever go and find other alternative means to do such things. That's unethical. Orbit service target. Look how slow I'm going relative to it. Wow. How far apart are we right now? Still a little too far. At some point, it was going to be less than 100 kilometers, and at that point, I'll start acting. Here, I'm on the ascending-descending node, so it feels right. Is that it? Look at it already! It's huge! It's actually huge. You're an alternate sort of person. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean... the big problem that I have at the moment is I have enough time to watch like maybe 2 Minecraft videos a day, and the rest of the time I'm either working on videos, playing my own games, or getting work done. Probably in that order. So we're going to bring ourselves to a stop, and then I'm going to point towards it. Because we should be pretty much in the same reference plane now. There's differences. There are differences because our orbits aren't perfectly aligned, but we're so close that the drift will be minimal, right? So let's just fly towards it and see what we get from that. Like right now, it's like you are holding at 73 kilometers. Thank you. Okay, that's probably the best I can do. 1 kilometer at 1.6 meters per second. I mean, yeah, look. I mean, just that is what I'm doing. The reference frame may as well be that, you know. I'm gonna point to stop, and then we're going to warp here. Spin 11 kilometers away. Hello. That's fun. How big is this going to be? I don't know how much further I want to push it. Before I once again stop and... Is it me or has it got dimmer? It got harder to see. Oh, there it is. The 2-something kilometers. So, object enhancement must be doing some weird stuff here. So we're like, you know, pretty much 1 kilometer away from it at the moment. Look at the size of that thing. It's slow. I'm gonna stop our approach and then realign our approach. Not the most efficient way of doing it, but it's good. Your old gift card Visa has no money, my friend. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. I also have no money. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. These markers over here. Well, I appreciate the thought, my friend. I appreciate the thought. Don't forget, am I going to do this? Yeah, let's do it. Don't forget, if you appreciate what we're doing here, you can always support the channel with a super chat, perhaps Patreon. Patreon by far the most efficient way to support the channel. YouTube takes out quite a big chunk of the super chats. We found out after someone mistakenly donated $100 rather than $10. Ooh, that was quite the day in the process. Managed to get his money back though. That was good. Okay, let's just go attach to this thing. I think that's the thing we do now. Does anybody do? That's good. It became a Patreon to get a shout out in the Oni vids. Yes. Am I? Oh, I tell you what, mate. The Oni vids have been taking time recently. Okay, I'll have to check that out later. Talking of time, this is taking time. Am I going to be able to stop in time? That's another question about time. You pass through. Every now and then, I just have to stop whatever I'm doing in the game and try and figure out how I can make it a little more efficient. Sweep up all the items on the floor, reduce the number of pipes. When I get 2.3 thousand subscribers, it was Kerbal Collaborative Warfare. I highly encourage you to go and watch it. Me and well, it started off with 4 other YouTubers, but it ended up with 3. We used Kerbin's Side and BD Armory to hold like almost a Risk type game on Kerbin. We built like fighter planes. I didn't. Everybody else was like, here's my F-18, here's my Abrams tank, and I was like, have you seen a giant chameleon? It was good. It was good times. It was good times. Agonarch built a bunch. That is the one with Glorious Leader. Yes. Agonarch built a bunch of insect-based stuff, and when he left, I was like, I'm gonna do some of that as well. Not when he like had troubles. It's pretty big, but it's not quite as big as I was expecting. I was expecting to be overawed. Okay. Guess this one here. So we've got 3,000 Delta V in the tank at the moment. What do you reckon... I'm spinning the wrong way. What do you reckon it's going to be when we attach to the rock? 3? 4? Oh, I'm a bit closer than I thought I was. Eek. Let's just back off a little bit here, shall we? Forget that the claw has a minimum speed. I thought the claw had a minimum speed. 300. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I'm expecting the streams to be relatively dead until we... What is going on here? Until we... I'm going to free the pivot there. See Kerbal 2 have a good release. I'm just going to retract all my solar panels here. Yep, that's a good way of doing it. Okay, there we go. There we go. I want to lock... Free the pivot, and then there. Close. Try again. Yeah, that looks pretty good. There. That feels about it. I could push this if I wanted. I could push this if I wanted. Whoo! 1,294 tons. Maximum acceleration 2.7 meters per second. Okay, that's big. It's not huge, but it's pretty big. Pretty big. So probably 1,000 tons. What is going on here? Let's head back to Dres, shall we? Dres rolling. Switch to... Ah, he's in the thing. Smidge bigger than your Class E. Like I said, I was minorly surprised quite how small that was. What did we get on the career mode? I cannot remember off the top of my head what it is now. No sun. Electric charge is going down. Did we just... Wait. Bring ourselves into sunrise here. There we go. Alright, glorious new sunrise. We were going literally this way, right? We want to get down there somehow. I think round that way will do it. But I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time, where we're going to rescue our friend off of Moho. We left them there, and so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go get them back. But I will see you then, when we're going to do that. Bye.